Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Waller's Wallet, and today in this video, we're going to take a look at 5 ways Chase Ultimate Rewards can improve. But first, if you're new to the channel, this channel is all about credit cards, credit card rewards, and using your points and miles to travel for less. So if that's something that interests you, consider subscribing and turning the notification bell on as well. Now, for many people, Chase Ultimate Reward points are considered the gold standard of flexible currency. They offer airline transfer partners increased value through their travel portal, and they can even be cashed out at 1 cent per point. But while other banks or credit cards have improved earning rates or even benefits, Chase has really become idle or even removed benefits from their credit cards. And while everybody wants to say how great Chase points are, I do think people tend to overvalue their Ultimate Reward points, and I really don't consider them the gold standard of points anymore. There are a few things Chase can do though to increase their standing and really regain that hold they had on the market a few years ago as the top travel currency. So let's start off by improving their ecosystem. Now, I should say Chase has probably one of the better ecosystems out on the market. The Chase Trifecta or Quadfecta are pretty powerful combinations of credit cards. But Chase has a few places they could actually improve their ecosystem. I think they really could start off by refreshing the Chase Sapphire Preferred. The Sapphire Preferred has really become less of a must-have credit card over the last few years since the arrival of the Chase Sapphire Reserve. But cards like the Citi Premier, the American Express Gold Card, I mean you could even throw in the Uber or Saver card when it comes to dining, have all become suitable competitors to the Chase Sapphire Preferred. But I think the biggest competitor for the Chase Sapphire Preferred is the American Express Gold Card. And that's because American Express has a decent ecosystem for their cards as well. And Chase really needs to update the Sapphire Preferred to be more of a complementary card to the Reserve as opposed to it's just its weaker little brother. Similarly what American Express did with their Gold Card and even their Platinum Card. But by making the Sapphire Preferred a more complementary card to the Reserve, it increases the card's value and people might be willing to pay the annual fee for both the Sapphire Preferred and the Reserve, plus it gives new life to the Sapphire Preferred. Now that does mean Chase would need to change their restrictions and allow you to hold both cards as well. And I think Chase can improve the Sapphire Preferred by adding a grocery or even a gas bonus category to this credit card, because there really aren't any banks that truly compete with American Express when it comes to the grocery store bonuses. And I think this would be a great way to steal some of those customers since people do love their Ultimate Reward points. Because really the quarterly category from the Freedom just really isn't going to cut it anymore. The next thing Chase can do is look to add transfer partners. Ultimate Rewards only really have a few unique partners in Hyatt, United, IHG, and even Southwest. And really, the only time you're ever going to transfer your points to IHG is to top up your account. And while Chase has some pretty valuable transfer partners, they really haven't done anything to add more value to that partner list. In fact, you could actually say their transfer partner list has lost value over the last couple of years, especially when the fact they lost Korean Airlines and United decided to nuke their reward chart. And with United removing their reward chart, this really just leaves Hyatt as Chase's best transfer option, and that's a problem when the best partner you have is a hotel partner. And while it might be unlikely, I think Chase needs to look to add Alaskan Airlines, American Airlines, Japan Airlines, or even Aegean Airlines, because I think those would be great additions and give Ultimate Reward points a lot more value as well. And really the grip Chase had over American Express when it came to their transfer partners, I think was the fact that American Express at one point in time didn't have that Star Alliance partner that didn't pass on fuel surcharges. And that really changed when American Express added Avianca to their partner list. Now don't get me wrong, Avianca's website can be a bit buggy and they have their own problems, but you now have access to Star Alliance awards with an award chart, no fuel surcharges, and frankly, American Express just has the better transfer partners over Chase. Also, Capital One is now in the transfer game, and Citi still is there as well, and you can find value in those programs. And really, I feel Chase has just become too complacent when it comes to the reward program. They're really just one high devaluation away from truly becoming a glorified cashback travel program. The next thing Chase can look to do is improve the Chase Sapphire Reserve. Now, back when the Sapphire Reserve was released a few years ago, it was the hottest credit card on the market. It had a massive bonus, solid benefits, and it even introduced 1.5 cents per point when you redeemed it through their travel portal, which at the time was an amazing value. And other credit cards have tried to match the success the Reserve has had, but none of them have really delivered on it. But banks have put together cards that actually compete quite nicely with the Reserve. And frankly, I feel like Chase just hasn't found ways or cared for ways to improve this credit card. I think they were still just coasting along on the Chase Sapphire Reserve success. And only earning 3 points per dollar on travel and dining now just really isn't going to cut it anymore. Not when cards like the Platinum card offer 5 points per dollar on airfare and hotels. The City Prestige offers 5 points per dollar on dining and airfare. I mean, geez, even the City Premier offers triple points on all travel, including gas, and that card only comes with a $95 annual fee. And I've had plenty of people let me know in the comments, in messages, or even in reading in different forums that they're trading in their Sapphire Reserve for either the American Express Gold card and even the City Prestige card. And the other issue with the Sapphire Reserve is the fact that it doesn't have any unique benefits. Priority Pass and TSA PreCheck are given out now by so many cards that I don't even know if you can really count these as benefits anymore. And you don't get hotel status like you do with the Platinum card. You're not going to get a benefit like the 4th night free like you do with the Prestige. And even the Prestige now is going to be offering up to $1,000 in cell phone coverage. So really, what are the big benefits that the Chase Sapphire Reserve is offering me? Is it the 1.5 cent per point value when I redeem through their travel portal? The Sapphire Reserve needs a unique benefit that makes it actually different from its competition. Next, I think they could look to add a no-fee credit card that allows you to transfer to partners. With Chase credit cards, in order to transfer to their partners, you must have a credit card that comes with an annual fee. And one great thing about membership reward point cards is the fact that you could actually transfer your points to a partner if you were to hold a card like the Everyday card or the Blue Business Plus, and those come with no annual fee. I think it would be great to see Chase have at least one credit card that might have a lower earning rate, but still give you the ability to transfer your points to their partners. They could even have some partner transfers at a lower ratio, similarly to the City Preferred card when it comes to JetBlue. But by having this option, it does give people a way to use their Ultimate Reward points without requiring to pay an annual fee. But realistically, I just don't see this happening, although I think it would be nice to have Chase have this option for their customers. And lastly, Chase needs to fix their travel portal inconsistencies. And this has become probably my biggest complaint when it comes to Chase. If your prices are higher than your competition, then it really doesn't matter if you're offering a 25 or even 50% redemption bonus on your credit cards. The customer is not really receiving a 25 or 50% increase in value. And if you're going to be powered by Expedia, then customers should have access to all of Expedia's options, and that includes low-cost carriers. And if you're not going to fix this, then why not allow real-time redemptions like the Altitude Reserve, where I can book my travel my way and you let me redeem those points against those charges at 1.5 cents per point. This not only improves my value, but it increases my satisfaction with this credit card. And if you're not going to fix it, why would I want to use a portal where the options could be more expensive and I'm receiving less value overall? So to sum it up, I really think Chase has gotten lazy when it comes to their transfer partners. Their ecosystem is really good, but I do think it needs a little refreshing. Their premium credit card is starting to lose its competitiveness when you look and compare it to other credit cards. And their Chase travel portal inconsistencies need to be fixed, or they need to allow other redemptions to let customers get better value from their points. So tell me, what are some things you would like to see Chase improve on? Hey, if you liked this video, consider giving it a thumbs up. And if you know somebody who might benefit from this video, feel free to share it with them. And if you want to help support the channel, a simple way is to use the links on our website or in the descriptions below. And if you like learning about credit cards, points, miles, cash back, or just flat out traveling for less, consider hitting the subscribe button down below. And until next time, safe travels and take care.